We're live.
Okay. All right. So here we are. Hi, my name's Roger. I'm here with my co-host Tagg. Looks like her co-host is on her lap. That would be one of her two furry friends. That is Bama. Anyway, so today, well, welcome to our video. But today we're going to take a look at a house located in Vardaman, Mississippi. This is at 581 MS8, Vardaman, Mississippi. It's a single family home that is for sale for $54,900. It's a 3 bedroom, 1 bath with 1,330 square feet on a 5.9 acre lot. I love it. Love it when they're that size. So, about us, this is our YouTube channel, and it is focused on finding and sharing with our viewers, i.e., you, affordable housing solutions for everyday people. And the reason for this is because for the last year or so, we've been seeing and hearing where people are saying that they can't buy a home anymore because the median home price has gotten so high. And admittedly, the median home price in a lot of markets is stupid expensive. It's just crazy. But, I don't want to get in the path of what caused that. I mean, that's a level of things that I don't consider myself all that knowledgeable about. But this, Tagg and I have bought and sold a few homes in the past. We've renovated said homes, and now we're trying to share what we learned with people that are trying to buy their home, their first home, or whatever. Just, hopefully something that we have to contribute to these videos is helpful. And that's, why we're here. Anyway, so as a general rule, gosh, it's not what I meant to say to start off or to wrap up. With a little elbow grease and a big vision, your dream home is totally within reach. Put in your work, or the required amount of work, bring your creativity, and before you know it, you'll be kicking back in a place that's truly yours. Your dream home isn't just a wish, it's a DIY away. Anyway, we're looking at this house on the realtor.com website. They have 14 photos, and we're going to take a look at them and tell you what we think. So take it away, Tagg. Introduce us to the house.
Okay. All right. This looks like a little cottage to me. I see all kind of possibilities here. And I would definitely add some shrubbery around the front, some type of vegetation here. I would go with the theme that goes with my outdoor garden, just to be able to maximize my growing space. But it looks as though the windows need to be replaced, most definitely. We have a nice metal roof here. I would extend this porch, probably. I don't think it does the home any justice, really being this short. Um, but that's just my preference. And I'm scrolling on. Um, you have a blank canvas here, so a little bit can go a long way. And if you're not okay with the square footage of the house, this area here has been cleared for you to build onto the sides, the back, maybe, and also up top. So you have possibilities to expand your living space. It's not something you have to do right away. So I can't wait to take a look at the pictures on the inside. But here's a back porch here. It looks like it definitely needs some TLC. You can expand on the opposite side of the house here. You don't have to worry about cutting down any trees, just removing these tree stumps or bushes. Maybe this was at one one period of time. I would definitely get this looked at, because anytime you see vines growing on the house itself, um, there could be some structural damage to it. You know, vines are very strong and they can creep into crevices that are so tiny and pull things apart. So it doesn't mean that you have to kill it. I'm sorry, guys. It's just the robocalls are starting already, and they're back to back. I mean, lately I've been merging the calls together. When I pick up one and one is coming in, I'll just merge them together, and it's the most hilarious thing that you can witness is having hearing the conversation between a robot and a live person. Uh, Trying to verify my information. So anyway, that's just my odd sense of humor. Um, I spend a lot of time alone, so don't judge me.
Okay,
So
guys, take note. She's single.
by design.
That's
So
probably my fault. Sorry.
anyway, we're going to. I like the fact that this has somewhat of a ramp with stairs. I would just maximize this. If I wasn't going to add on to the back, I would just maximize this. But me and myself, if it's possible and affordable and doable, that's something that I would definitely look into. Gidget. So sorry, guys. So you have covered parking, which is always nice. Might not be a garage, but you know it's covered parking. You can always add some walls to it and make it into a garage. You don't have to keep it the way how it is. Okay. Any comments so far?
No, no, no. You're doing fine.
Okay. So, oh, great tree. Oh, nice. Look at this backyard. It's already clean. It's already cleaned off for you to have some raised gardens. I really don't like to disturb the land that much. So I would have raised gardens, and it just
I
makes,
thought you'd like this.
yeah, it just makes it neater. It makes it neater to be able to have a little outdoor wonderland. I know it's kind of corny, but that's who I am. So let's see here. Moving on. That just about does it. So we're going to step into the kitchen. My favorite part. No, I don't think it is, feminist or anything like that. I think that I like to eat and I like to eat good food, and the kitchen is where the magic happens. So, um, anyway, I wonder what's on the other side of this wall.
Uh huh.
It has a great window in here for extra lighting. And plus you have one over the sink. It looks like so. If you like the galley size kitchen, go for it. Me, I like an open concept, so I would try to figure out what's on the other side of this wall so I can maximize this kitchen space. I mean, you only have 1,300 square feet, so why wall it off?
Uh
Any
huh. I'm sorry. Did you say something?
yes, any comments?
Well, at the very least, you should turn it into a U shape. I mean, even if I were doing it and leaving the existing wall that the stove is on as it is, just put some cabinets and countertops and uppers on that wall that you can see the window on. Obviously, do it in such a way that the window stays in place because you value that light that it adds to the room. Um, but yeah, um, and the chances are good you probably just want to redo the cabinets. I'm not getting those are in real good condition and just need to be wiped off vibe from what I'm seeing. So chances are good I'd be pulling everything out and then just do a redo. And And I guess what I'm talking about is turn into like a galley. Isn't that what they call it when it's sort of U-shaped?
Well, this is a galley here. I mean,
Okay.
yeah,
So I would just, I guess double down on that by, having countertops on all three walls that you can see. Anyway, the one thing I can't tell for sure by looking is whether the refrigerator was on the right side or on the left side.
yeah. I was trying to figure that out myself. I did see an outlet right here, but
I see that, yeah.
hmm,
And you don't see a corresponding one on the opposite wall, so chances are good that's where the refrigerator was at. But those sort of decisions you can make when you're there you know, uh, while you're deciding how to proceed, what to do next.
yeah,
After you got those keys in your hand and you're waiting for that first payment to come due on your mortgage.
yeah. If you don't buy it cash, um, or get a personal loan. But anyway, so I would definitely upgrade this fixture here ASAP because this
Kind
is
of old school there, huh?
very expensive. Yes, yes. And so I just would not have this in my house, especially in my kitchen. Um, that's just me. So moving over to the bathroom, and yeah, it could use an upgrade, uh, most certainly. But and a mirror. But these are non-negotiables for me. The house is right, is priced right, and uh, it has amenities that I like. I like the fact that there is a window in the bathroom, and I would I would do some rearranging in here eventually to when I upgrade the bathroom to have the tub underneath the window on the same wall. It just seems to um, that's just what I like. It's my preference. And me, I'd have a double sink in here and just move the toilet to the other side, and voila, there you go. It's only one bathroom, so I would want to maximize the space and make sure that I have enough cabinets in there. Uh, if I didn't have a linen closet for storage.
Yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Any comments?
You know, um, Looking at this bathroom, the one thing that kind of jumps out at me is it seems busy. Like there's a lot of different things, different design kind of elements going on.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm definitely not digging the vibe, but I would be right there with you on the turning the tub uh, 90 degrees to have it be underneath the window, um, which would bring your toilet over, kind of on the other side of the bathroom from the sink. But hopefully, that'll give you enough room to double down on the sinks since it's like a one bedroom. That was your original idea early on in our videos. And I've kind of adopted it since. Definitely need to get if not a medicine cabinet, then a mirror above the sink. And I just can't make out what's going on with that light fixture above the sink, but I'm not loving it.
yeah. It looks like it's deflated, doesn't it? It's just
Yes, it really does. And that wallpaper border, above the tile and at the top near the ceiling, it's just too much in combination with the other things. So yeah, I would be doing some. I would just kind of simplify it. I don't consider myself a design person by any standard, and if you were to ask Tagg one on one what she thought of my ability to do design. But I do know one thing: I could do better than what I'm looking at right there. So take that for whatever you want. Anyway,
Right.
that's all I got to say.
Okay. All right. Moving over to more photos. Okay, we got a living area. Um, yeah, you might want to take this out, get a mini split in, and I'm not a fan of panel. I would paint over it if there's nothing wrong, no foundation issues or wall repair that needs to be worked on or anything like that. Take down the popcorn ceiling, just some little stuff like that. It's just aesthetic. So, it looks like a week project working on this. So that's something that I would do.
That turns into a couple months for me. But I do the same thing. I'm not saying Tagg is wrong at all. I do all of that the same. I may actually even pull down that paneling instead of paint it. Depends on the budget for drywall and all. Anyway, please continue.
And here we go. This could be another living area or a bedroom. I mean, it's only 1,300 square feet. So,
Can't
um,
be too many living areas in it for that size house.
exactly. It could be a combination of the living dining combo. Just never know. Um, so, moving on to a bedroom. And that's clever. They have separate closets in here. I wonder if this is a master bedroom. But still, it's accessible, and I probably just paint and rechange and change the doors. Um, wouldn't mind putting some glass up here just so the closets have lighting and probably a
That's
little
pretty clever.
mhm, probably a little seating area under here or a desk or something. Um,
Absolutely.
mhm. Yeah, it's just a little space there. And here we have a finished attic. So it looks as though they use this as another room, living, to be able to sleep or whatever, live or construction or projects or, we just don't know. But, this is a good example of the benefits having a mini split. You won't have something that is halfway in and halfway out of the space, and you're trying to fill up the gaps to prevent weather and the elements from coming inside. I would just go ahead and get a mini split and attach it right here so it's not taking up space. It won't be an eyesore the first thing you see when you walk in the room. And I would definitely change out this light fixture. But I like the room. I like the wood. I would just incorporate it for it to be a aesthetically pleasing. Any comments?
No, no. I like the way that they've converted the attic space to make it livable. As you've commented on, I just need to, I don't know, can you like put something on the wood to, uh, give it a little bit better look to it? Honestly, it kind of looks like they painted the lower part and then they left the upper part that's, I guess, ceiling more natural.
Mm-hmm.
And then I assume that's, some original hardwood floor there on the floor.
Yeah.
Um, so that would probably just want to be refinished, have your hardwood floor guy come out and make that look good. Probably at the same time you're doing the main floor, make it part of the project. But, none of that's different than what you've said about it. So,
Well, I hope the rest of the house has hardwood floors like this. That would be
yeah.
fantastic.
And it's built in 1940s. I think we can take that one to the bank.
Yay. Okay. All right. So looks like there is a pass-through closet of the upstairs. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We don't have a floor plan to make sure. But I can't wait to see what's on the other side of that wall. Oh gosh, that's unfortunate. So I assume that it's the same on the other side. Just this has better lighting, and I'm not sure what I would do if this is the only closet up here. I think I would create a space that is functional for both rooms and not so private when it comes to a closet. You can always get a wardrobe uh, closet to put in either room for closet space. And I just create a little cove with shelving in here. It looks like a nice dim place to sit back and read some books or, you know, do whatever, hang out by yourself. Okay. So
All
moving
right.
on. Looks like there's some floor repair here. Don't really know if the home is pier and beam. I don't remember seeing anything outside indicating that it was pier and beam. So um, it, we don't know why this is looking like this. It could have been some water damage from the previous unit water heater that was here. But it's a little concerning to me on why this looks like this.
I
Uh,
know, right?
yeah.
Definitely.
hmm But there's enough. Uh, you have plumbing here for washer and dryer. So,
I got to actually say before we get away from this photo that I would have my plumber come in there and have him disconnect the hot water heater from this plumb water and the electric so that it could be removed.
hmm
And I would pull all this floor up because the idea of having little small sections of flooring, that you're depending on to support some pretty heavy appliances, so a floated washing machine spinning around, put some weight on a floor,
yeah,
and that looks like a 50-gallon water heater to me. Looks like about the size of a 50, maybe a 40 if it's not quite as wide around as you know the way it looks to me in the photo. Either way, water's 8 pounds a gallon. The last that I best I can recollect.
hmm
Sorry. Um, with all that being said, I would, absolutely pull up all this, make sure my joists underneath are safe and sturdy, put new floor down with a whole sheet of plywood, or at least, whatever variations of a sheet, full sheet, work in the room. I can't even tell for sure if that's 8 feet wide, um, or how deep it is. But anyway, that I just wanted to say that about this room before we moved on from it, because in my opinion, somebody should not buy this and then move in and leave it that way.
yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree. Okay, well, oh, we have a street view. Okay, let's,
Your favorite.
yeah, see what the neighborhood looks like. Oh, now see, this is cute. Now, how adorable is this? It looks like a little dollhouse. So you know, I think it's cute. I really do. And if you go ahead and extend this porch, it just adds some character. You can always build up here, out on the sides. So I find the potential in the home. I do. And the rooms upstairs, they're cute. Um, you really don't need a lot of room to sleep. And look at the land that is around you. This is nice. I mean, if you're looking for something quiet, farmy, this is a nice home.
I agree.
I'm going to jump over here to the maps and oh, look at all this over here. Wow. Okay.
It's all
Um,
your land.
yeah, not a perfect square, but it's your land, right? It is your land.
Absolutely right.
Oh, it looks like it's an island of its own.
I know. Everything around it looks like it's plowed and used for field, but this is pretty tree heavy. You can just barely see the house there uh, below the little red drop pin or whatever you call that.
Yes, it's off of the major highway. So I would make sure I would have a like a U driveway, so I'm not backing out on a major highway. Um, you have plenty enough room to do that, and it looks as though the closest town is that Verdun. Am I pronouncing
Uh,
that correctly? Vardan.
I would say Vardaman, Vardaman, Vardaman.
Vardan.
I don't know if I'm right or not.
I'm trying to say it all in one word. Yeah, Vardaman. Vardaman. I don't know. But anyway, a small little town close by you. And then you also have another, it's like you're stuck, you're right in between two little towns. How cool is that? Huh.
Pretty cool, I think.
Get tired in one part of the city, just drive down the street, go to another city, cut up there. Yeah. So, anyway, I think that just about wraps up our video for today. Roger, is there anything you would like to say?
Well, usually at this stage of our video, I do want to take a moment and thank folks that are viewing it. If you're still able to tolerate us at this point stage of the video, we thank you for that. We hope that what Tagg has to say, what I have to say, well, in general, they sometimes they sync up, sometimes they're wildly different. But we hope that what our comments are, uh, while not the same, may be helpful for the people watching our videos to help them make a decision on what to do with the house when they buy it. Um, it'd be really cool if we heard back from somebody that actually bought one of these that we've reviewed, which has not happened yet. Um, but I think that would be really pretty cool.
Yeah.
So thank you, and we wish you the best of luck in your home buying search. And I'll be quiet now so that Tagg can close us out, and we'll see you next time.
Yes. Thank you for jumping in today, showing up. And your dream home could be just one DIY project away. So if you're into fixer uppers or homegrown gardens, this channel is your go-to for real freedom through affordable living and homesteading. So at the end of the day, it's about people helping people. And if you have a property you would like to share, we're more than happy to get the word out. We will catch you next video.